All right, so I'll take us back to what the both of you have said about what government is and what our responsibilities are as young people. You've said that you've talked about a ship that we basically governance that process of being in a ship, and then you have the person who steers the ship. But at some point, the person who steers the ship might get tired, right? Exactly. And then somebody else has to. You have your captain, and and then the captain will have their core captains, right? And then you have people who will be doing other things, be it serving in the restaurants in the ship, cleaning the toilets, cleaning the rooms, and making sure garbage is taken. It's more or less like government. I love that example in that if the captain does not run the ship well, at some point you're going to find the toilets overrunning, right? It's the same thing if we don't have good sanitation. Then we're going to have sewerage. We're going to have poor sanitation. We'll have smelly cities. We'll have smelly towns. If nobody is waking people on time to somehow figure out how the ship is balanced, now we can talk economics. We're going to have now maybe the ship sinking because we're not balancing certain things out, the economics and the politics and the social. I love that. And then I will go back to your idea of government being a blanket that covers and ensures that people get, safety, protection, and warmth. Now, what do you say when the same government that is supposed to give you that beautiful blanket during a winter's morning, actually you have now people, the captains, who start cutting the blanket and they want to keep it to themselves instead of covering everyone, particularly the youth. And they'll also even say sometimes that, but youth are playful. They don't want to think. You're saying we could bring innovative ways of participation. Now, what if the participation of youth using creative and innovative ways is regarded as playful? How would you speak to that?
Yeah,
Favor.
You mentioned a lot of important stuff like what do we do if the captain gets tired? He's the one driving the ship.
Yeah.
What do we do if the person who's supposed to provide us with warmth does not do that? First of all, for there to be movement, because the captain is getting tired, take into acknowledgement that he's moving the ship.
Yes.
And he gets tired.
Yes.
What do we do then? So the passengers in the ship have to participate. If the captain gets tired, they have to carry on the journey. Because this is a journey, we are moving from this point to another level, from this Botswana to another level.
Yes.
So the people in the ship should also be motivated to carry on the mission. And most times, the person driving the ship, our leaders, tend not to provide us with warmth. They tend to be the ones who steal our blanket.
Yes.
They tend to be corrupt. Them being corrupt means that at the first place, they were never in there for the people. They were never in there for movement in the beginning. And the moment because when you're a leader and you say, I want to become your leader, in other words, you are saying, follow me.
Yeah.
Let me take you from here to there. So the leaders have to be motivated to do what? To create change. And we live in a time whereby we see less of those leaders. Everybody is in there for their own pleasure. When they get in those leadership positions, they keep on stealing and stealing and stealing from the people. And that's when we get more problems like poverty, we get more problems like unemployment. And we keep running around trying to solve these problems, which are not problems, by the way, they are results. And to no avail, because we really aren't going after the real problem.
Okay.
For example, if we go for a battle and we have an enemy whom we want to defeat, and this enemy duplicates himself, or he creates clones of himself, and we, the people, keep running after the clones, trying to destroy the clones. You kill one clone, the enemy reproduces more clones. So you're going to run around trying to kill 1,000 clones. And
I'm just having a very weird image in my head of your clothes.
Yeah,
You are busy running up the multiply.
Yeah, and at the end you get tired, you don't have courage to fight
Yes.
anymore. But if you would have went to the original problem, the real enemy, all the 1,000 clones could have gone down. So we really need to go after the problem, which is corruption. And when we begin to trace down corruption, where does it start? All leaders get tempted. You cannot be a leader and not get tempted to do corrupt deeds. I like to call it the test of leadership. Corruption really is a way of life authenticating your leadership. Yes.
Okay, let's pause it there because we have to go to a short break. Ismail, do you want to add something short? Do you have 20 seconds, basically?
Right. So I like what Favor says. You know, corruption starts off in the roots, and it starts off when a child, at the age of a child, right? And if it's not corrected, then it grows. It grows, it branches off. That's basically what I have to say in this time.